Hello and welcome to a Year of Vegan Eats Burns special. A nice way to preface our Burns Night video is of course with a poem by Robert Burns. And what better poem to do than Address to a Haggis? No, I am not making this up. Address to a Haggis by Robert Burns. Fae fa your honest sonsy face, great chieftain o' the puddin' race. Aboom them a' ye take your place, painch, tripe or therm, weel are ye worthy o' a grace, as lang as my arm. The groaning trencher there ye fill, your hurthies like a distant hill, your pin wad help to mend a mill, in time o' need, while thro' your pores the dew distil, like amber bead. His knife see rustic labour dight, and cuts you up wi' ready sleight, trenching your gushing entrails bright, like ony ditch, and then, oh, what a glorious sight, warm, reeking, rich. Then, horn for horn they stretch and strive, de'll tuck the hindmost on they drive, till a' their weald swallowed kites belive, are bent like drums, the auld goodman maist like to rive, bethank it hums. Is there that our his French ragout, or olio that would saw a sow, or fricassee wad make her spew, wi' perfect scunner, looks down wi' sneering scornful view on sic a dinner. Poor devil! See him o'er his trash, as feckless as a withered rash, his spindle shank a good whip lash, his knee a knit, thro' bloody flood or field to dash, oh, how unfit. But mark the rustic haggis fed, the trembling earth resounds his tread, clap in his wally knee a blade, he'll make it whistle, and arms and legs will sned, like taps o' thistle. Ye powers wha mak mankind your care, and dish them out o' their bill o' fare, old Scotland wants nae stinking ware that jops and loggies, but if ye wish her grateful prayer, gie her a haggis. I don't know if I could have said it better myself. Thank you, and enjoy.
So there we have it. What is a Burns Night supper? It's basically haggis, neeps and tatties. I apologise if you can't understand me properly. I've got a horrible cold and I'm so bunged up, so I probably sound a bit rubbish, but I'll do my best. Anyway, this is our local Morrison's, and we have haggis all year round. Now, when I lived down south, we would only get it for Burns Night, whereas here we get it all the time. So most of this we get anyway. But there are things like the haggis pizza, which you'll see in a second. You get haggis bonbons, all kinds of special things for Burns Night. But, you know, most of it we get all year round anyway. This is the one we've picked anyway. It is Howie's vegetarian haggis. Now, there's McSween's and there's Howie's. Both of them are vegetarian, but they are vegan. So, yeah, if that's what you're looking for, those brands are good to go. We use it for quite a lot of things. We don't just use it on Burns Night. We use it as a mince replacement for lasagnas, for pies, all kinds of things. You will find haggis in a lot of things in Scotland, but not always vegetarian. I'm not going to tell you what's in the regular one, but in the vegetarian one, it is lots of vegetables, oats, barley, and some spices and some seasonings. It's very simple, but it is really, really nice. Now, we're going for the traditional mix today, which is haggis, neeps, and tatties. Tatties are potatoes, and neeps are... What are neeps again? Turnip. See... we're not even having turnip, we're having swede. So, you know, it's not parsnip, it's not turnip, it's swede, which is just confusing. But there we go. Anyway, so this is what the haggis looks like. It's just this kind of chunk in some plastic. And what you can do is you can either just kind of make some holes in that plastic and roast it whole. You can take the wrapping off and microwave it, which my mum used to do with real haggis, and it is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life. It smelt horrible, but it would work with vegetarian quite well. You can do whatever you want, really. Oh, tell you what I do sometimes. I cut it, I take the wrapper off and I cut it into 6, and then I mash it into cupcake trays, and then you get these kind of crispy pucks of haggis, which is awesome. But today, because as I've mentioned, I am full of the cold and I feel crap, I'm just going to throw it in the George Foreman because it is quick and easy. We do this for breakfast sometimes. We'll just put it in there. We'll have it with sausages, taxicons. We'll just whack it in a roll. Haggis is really, really good. And I'm aware that you can't always get it all around the country, all year round. But we can. So come to Scotland. It's awesome. We have veggie haggis all the time. Yum. So, purely to be a bit quicker and easier, again, the cold, we've steamed the potatoes and the swede to make it easier. It's all in one tub. Done. We've mashed the potatoes. The swede wasn't quite, mashable kind of softness, because it does take a bit longer. Even though they were cut way smaller than the potatoes, they still weren't quite soft enough to mash. So we just had them as they were cubed. We had mashed potato, and then we had the grilled haggis. Now, this is where we differ on things. Obviously, I'm English and Leo is Scottish, so there is a little bit of a difference here. I have mine with peas and brown sauce. Now, the brown sauce thing isn't English. We know some Scottish people who have brown sauce, and Leo has gravy, which I think is more of an English thing. So, I have peas and brown sauce, and Leo has gravy. What would you have yours with? Put it in the comments below. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry I sound so awful. Don't forget to check us out on Patreon, because there are more videos over there, and we will see you again soon. Bye!